Hi guys. So it's update time. Here's fitness update is I have completed week 4 of DDP yoga and I'm really happy. This is the furthest I've gotten with it, so that's a win. Um, Next update is on measurements, which I took, I think I took it 2 days ago on the last day of week 4. And the good news is absolutely no measurements went up. So that's good. And while there are a few measurements that did go down, they went down a lot. There were some significant numbers. So I'm not gonna there's 2 of them. I'm not gonna totally believe them yet. But it's still nice to see that there was a loss. So let's get into it. So around the ankle, I lost 0.25 inches. Around the calf, I lost a half an inch. But right above my knee, which lower thigh, upper knee, whatever you want to call, I lost 0.75 inches. Mid thigh, 0.25 inches. Waist, 0.5 inches. Under the chest, 1 inch. And this is where the numbers start to get a little unbelievable for me. I'm not sure if maybe I didn't exactly measure in the same place or what, but this is just for documentation purposes. So the next time I do measurements, I'll have a better gauge of what actually the loss was, I think. So anyway, 2.5 inches off the chest and 2.25 inches off the upper chest, like around here. And then the upper arms, a half an inch off, like up here. So, I couldn't be happier. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally sticking to a program. It's not anything super strict. I mean, there are things that I've cut out and I'm cutting back on, but I'm not beating myself up if I don't go off program. I just try to make good decisions at the moment, being being present and being conscious of what I'm putting in my body at the time, even if I'm having even if I'm having a craving, or I'm just starving and super hungry. That's now the first thing that goes through my mind. So, and again, that's a win because I'm changing my habits. So that's good. So yeah, I'm just, I guess I shouldn't be shocked because I'm doing what most people say to do, which is be consistent and find a program that you can follow, that you find easy to follow. And it's working. It's really working. So, if you haven't already, or if you've been curious and you haven't done anything about it, or if you don't want to buy anything yet, but you want more information, please check out DDP Yoga. Because honestly, I think a part of me finally seeing the success, because I've done the diet thing before, but without the consistent exercise, I don't get I don't get results, and I fall off the wagon because I go too hard, too fast, and I make an unattainable goal for myself, and then I get down, and then I just, vicious cycle, right? So check out DDP Yoga. Go to their website. Watch testimonials. Watch Arthur's video if you haven't already. I mean, everybody's seen it, but I watch it still to this day because it's just amazing. It's super inspirational. And if that's not your thing, that's cool. But I guess the message now is or the lesson learned, rather, is consistency. Being consistent. Yeah. So Food-wise, still cutting out meat and dairy products. Going a lot less on salt, which is a lot easier right now for some reason for me because it's starting to get cooler. And again, I love soup. And soups I don't have to add a lot of flavoring to for me because I put so much into it. Rather, so many ingredients into it. So, yeah. So, salt thing is kind of waning. It's not as big of a tempt for me, or whatever. I can't even think of the word. I'm so tired. I had a really busy weekend. So yeah, the salt thing's becoming no issue. Water is, I'm doing great. It's at least 3 liters a day. As far as coffee, during the weekend it's not so bad. During the week when I'm here at work, it's coffee time. So I'll only have 1 cup though, so that's good. What else? What else is going on? That's about it. I'm a little scattered. So it's good news. Things are working. I'm not going to weigh myself. I'm just going to go by the way my clothes fit, and that's basically going by measurements. So, yeah, I can't say more. I'm kind of, I feel kind of dumb being shocked, being surprised that I could do it, but I did it. So, or I'm doing it, rather. So, anyway, I have new subscribers, which I am so happy to see. Hi, that makes me very excited. And you're kind of coming on at a good time because there's results. So thank you all for joining along. If you have channels, comment down below and let me know so I can go check them out, because I'm always looking for inspiration. I'm looking to see where other people are in their journey, or whatever the journey may be. It may just be fitness, it may be losing weight. I'm interested in it all, and I love learning. So I learn a lot from y'all. And so yeah, put your channel down in the comments if you have one, and I'll follow and subscribe. And thank you so much for your comments. I think it was Dan who's been commenting, and he gave me some suggestions on a video I did a few days ago about sleep and using a Fitbit. And I do have a few apps that I use. I tried a Fitbit and it didn't really do what I needed it to do. So I use separate apps on my iPhone. So I use Sleep Tracker to track my sleep, and that's really helpful. My sleep is getting better. As far as water consumption, I used to track it, but I started to get a little too obsessive with the minutia. So what I do is I just make sure I always have water with me, and as long as I'm going to say void, as long as I'm voiding clear or close to clear, I know I'm on the right path. So water's not a problem as far as tracking. I'm not tracking calories. Again, I get way too obsessed about the numbers game, and if I go over, I get down on myself, and again, vicious spiral, the spiral happens. So I just make sure I eat as clean as possible. If I'm going to eat something that's not great for me, I don't have any guilt associated with it. I just know that I have to stay on program with my exercise. And the way I'm tracking that is by my videos. So, so yeah, that kind of, you suggested a few things, and thank you so much. I love getting new sources of ways to improve this little journey, but I'm really trying to stay away from the numbers, except for measurements. I get a little too OCD about it. But thank you. So, yeah, that's it. It's Monday. It's Monday. But I'm taking Friday and next Monday off so I can have some extra time at home with my boyfriend. And, yeah, I think we're going to go to Disneyland one of those pardon me, one of those days. They have all their Halloween stuff up right now, and it's really pretty, so I'm super excited about that. And I forgot to look over my schedule for DDP for week 5. I don't know if it increases to 4 workouts or if it stays at 3. But those 2 days that I have off, like I said before, I'm going to start adding in hiking. So I'm going to do some hiking now that it's cooler. And even though now it's, apparently the news says now it's going to be like 100 degrees. So it was really nice for a little while, but now of course it's going to heat up again. So that's the plan. That's the update. Hi to new subscribers. Hello to old subscribers, or, thanks for hanging in there with me. And this is working. So if you have questions for me, or if I'm not being clear enough about something, let me know. And that's it. Everybody have a beautiful week. And remember to be good to everyone, but definitely be good to yourself. So I'll talk to you later.